Hey, my name's Jeff Blue. I'm the A&R executive who signed and developed Linkin Park. I want to welcome you to the first of about 10 YouTube videos discussing the beginnings of a band that touched the lives of millions and millions of people in such a positive way. I've had about 15 years and thousands of emails asking me about the beginnings of Linkin Park and how it all happened. And I really want to give a special shout out to Gabriel, who runs a fan base for Linkin Park in Brazil. He's been on me for about a year asking me questions, and I finally gave in, so here you go. I'm going to answer a series of questions sent to my email address at jeff@jeffbluemusic.com, and my website is jeffbluemusic.com. I am so proud of Linkin Park and the men they've become and the band they've become and how much they've done to establish our culture. So here we go. I have my first email from Juan in Puerto Rico, and it says, I heard you met Brad, the guitarist at UCLA. How did it all start? And he adds, ... would it help if I went to UCLA? So first of all, it could probably help if you go to UCLA, but I was a teacher at UCLA. I graduated from UCLA several years before in the communications department, and I was lecturing for a professor named Marty Gregory in the comm department. And I had just signed a band called Korn, and they were doing well. They were doing pretty decent. And I had also signed a band called Limp Bizkit, and they were just beginning to break. I had a huge poster in my office, which I was really, really proud of. And I was also developing a young woman named Macy Gray. And I had signed a development deal with her to the publishing company that I worked for called Zomba Publishing. She had a really quirky voice, and I had played some of her music in the class for about 200 people at UCLA, and I told everybody I was looking for an intern to help me build her career and help me shop her as an artist. And at the end of the class, it was about an hour and a half long lecture, this kid comes up to me and he introduces himself. Hey, my name's Brad. He had this big curly hair, and I said, nice to meet you. And he had this line of other kids, and Brad really made an impression, and he's like, hey, can I come meet with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure. The next morning I walk into my office, and my assistant goes, hey, there's some kid in your office waiting to speak to you. And I'm like, I didn't have any appointments. So I walk into my office, and there's a kid, big hair, curly hair, with camouflage shorts, sitting in my seat, spinning around at my desk. And I'm like, excuse me, can I help you? And he's like, yeah, you said to come by, and see you. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're the kid from UCLA. I'm like, get out of my seat and get into, that nice nice plush sofa over there. So he moves over, and I go, okay, first of all, don't ever sit in my seat again. That's this is the dynamic. But I go, tell me about yourself. You're obviously very confident. And he went on to tell me, about his, dream. He was going to potentially become a lawyer, like I had been. And he said he had a band that he was developing, and he was working on. That was his goal. And he pointed to this big poster of mine of Limp Bizkit, and he goes, that band's not that great. He goes, I'm going to have a band that's better than that. So instead of kicking this guy out of my office for insulting me and sitting in my chair, I was like, I like you. I like your drive. I like your confidence. I want to hire you as my intern. So that's how it all started. In the next several videos, I'm going to go into way more depth. But I just wanted to welcome you all again, and thank you very much. If you have any questions about Linkin Park or your own band or breaking in the music business, please hit me at jeff@jeffbluemusic.com. Thanks a lot.